Hello everyone, this is Daryl20 and welcome to episode 16 of Daryl20's Let's Play of ATM9 Skies. I know what I'm playing, it's true. Between episodes, made a couple more seeds. This will happen as we go through the series. I will be adding more and more seeds here. So I made dirt and mortar seeds, mostly because they can make clay and probably a few other things, but also because I wanted to start getting dirt. What I should really be adding here from Mystical Agriculture is how to make the growth acceleration dudes. Yeah, you for sure. You already know how to make that thing, right? So I'm gonna go out of a limb here and say I'm just gonna teach you how to make at least up to the 3 tiers, and then maybe we'll add higher tiers later down the line. Because what that means is now I can easily increase the speed at which things are growing. Yes, is cool, very cool. So if I decided that I wanted a bunch more growth here, that wouldn't be a big deal. And so if I wanted 36-ish of these, that should be pretty doable. And it really doesn't take a lot. It's just a few diamonds. And a little bit of smelting, and a little bit of inferium, which we have a comically large amount of. And then I can just building gadget my way into... Yeah, we're going to want you, and you. And how cool is that? Nice, right? Alright, so the thing I do need to do is probably decide which mode makes the most sense. How about vertical column range 12? Because if I did that, that seems pretty cool, right? I like that plan. How about 48 more of these? Should be doable. And that I like. Right? I like that a lot. Yeah, so that should be easy peasy. How do we feel about that? And I think if this thing is still bound, he should be able to just pull straight out of... Yeah? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's kind of cool, right? I like that. 96 would be a multiple, if I'm not mistaken. Think so. Think so. Because then what I can do is start shifting you guys. Because these seeds don't get a benefit from being on Imperium farmland, as far as I know, right? Because they're getting a secondary output, but it also boosts their Inferium output. I don't know if it speeds up their growth or not. I have no idea. I have no clue, right? But now what I can do... is that, and I assume you guys will grow at a pretty decent pace. You're not as fast as the ones behind you, but I'm also waiting for more Prudentium, right? Which is obviously going to take a minute, and I can speed that up if we get to the point where waiting for that is a hassle for me. Because it looks like it's moving very quickly because of the acceleration cards in the thing, but yeah. Cool. So then you could be that. And I'm feeling pretty good about this, right? That looks nice. I like. Cool. Very cool. Okay. So, yeah, and now you guys are growing super quick, and we don't care about you being on normal, because, the dirt only affects Inferium seed, as far as I know. I may be mistaken on that, but just tooltip-wise, that's how it appears. So how's that sound? Super cool? Okay. So now let's get ready to visit the Nether, because here's the plan that I've come up with, right? I'm going to get... what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you build to me cobblestone. Did I accidentally turn off my hover engine? Like, how about you build to me with this as far out as you're willing. How cool does the, like... I'm very proud of, like, the new building gadgets animation where it kind of builds one block at a time. Like, every tick. So that, like, builds like that. Isn't that cool? I'm very proud of that. I think it looks neat. And then you can be a horizontal wall of range 15. And pro tip, by the way, that's all pulling from the AE system. Pretty cool, right? And then from here, we can start this. Now my plan is thus. I am going to kill the Wither and not die. Whether that's actually what happens or not is anybody's guess. Oh, look, a ghast spawned there. That's kind of hilarious. Yeah, that was funny. All right, you come here. Now remember the trick with the Wither. If you just keep flying up, he will also kind of fly up. Oh, and you need to be in one of these things. And then I also need to have food handy. I got this? I will kill the first one on camera, and then subsequent withers. What's up? Am I flying? I don't even know. All my goals are covering my... There we go. Woo! All the way down. And we're falling. Cool. Now that should have gotten me one in the top left. And I got a Nether Star, and I got some of these receptacle things that I don't know exactly how they work, and I got some rewards, and I got all kinds of other stuff that I don't fully understand, and that's okay. I'm cool with that, because yay, we killed the Wither. So you guys all go away. Even got the little flower things that are good to have. You're gonna go in my backpack along with you guys. At some point, I will clean up my backpack. You won't gain time inside my backpack, so I won't backpack you. But I can put you and you away for the time being. And that is one Wither down. 5 to go. Okay, so now, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep you out, building gadget. Okay, and that'll refill in the land there. It'll just expand it a little bit. Like, I'm cool with that. Oh, there's even more stuff here that dropped. It's Wither Roses. Are you angry at me? You're welcome to be angry at me. It's your mistake, buddy. Wither Rose is probably from the Wither killing all those dudes, right? So then you all go away. We even got some gas tiers, which is nice. And now, 5 more times off camera. Cool? So, back in like 10 minutes. And 2. I think that's 4 down now, if I'm not mistaken. 2 to go. Yeah. And I have 6 skulls, so that makes sense. Okay. I've stopped rebuilding the platform after I do the thing. I just do the thing. Cool. Back in a few. Yeah, I should get more steak. Oh, I should be able to also. Aha, that's what's up. Alright, so you guys go away. This stuff. Steak? Oh, did I make the last of my steak? I should have steak in here. Yes, good. Smart direwolf. Very good. Very good and smart direwolf. You done good, direwolf. extra stack, and then you for targeting, and then go away, and then the pearl stay in there, an extra stack going there, and then everybody's happy. Cool? No zombie pigmen in my base, please. Back to wither killing. So funny thing, it looks like withers aggro on the named dudes. Because like all by himself, like this blue guy spawned shortly after I spawned this wither, and all by himself, wither's like nope and ran right after. So that's a thing I learned today. Alright, that should be that. And we're falling. And we're stopping. And now we go home and sort out all our stuff. Okay? More junk. A familiar stone. Lots of stuff from Corral Tombstone that I'm not super familiar with. Ooh, nice. That's the blue that just spawned. Harvest. Neat boots. It has a socket on it, and it has a 10% speed boost, which I don't super need. But it would be cool if I could like remove all these enchants and put them on there, and I will probably wind up doing that, courtesy of Industrial Core going when I can. Something I need to add to Just Dire things. Like, I want something for enchants, and I don't know what. I don't like enchants. I mean, okay, so it's not that I don't like enchants. It's just that, like, it's really tedious and annoying getting the exact enchants you want. But at the same time, giving you a block that you can just be like, click, choose, and get exactly the enchants I want seems way overpowered. So I'm, like, trying to figure out how to make that something that's not stupidly overpowered, but also like semi-fun and also like cool, right? I don't think I care about any of this stuff. So adios, friends. Where's my cool enchanted gear, Mr. Trader? Trader's like, no, I'm not giving you enchanted cool stuff anymore. Maybe because I kill him all the time? I don't know. But hey, so we've got a bunch of you, Deep Learner, which is good times. So I should be able to now yoink Wither data model out of there, insert that dude instead of that dude, and then some prediction matrices. Awesome. Cool. And then if I put a flux point here, this feels like the right time to try this out, right? And then we do priority -100, or maybe -1,000. How's that sound? Right, really low priority. Basically, if you have excess power, have fun. Okay, and then I'll see how much sense that makes. Right, but overall, now we might be getting more Nether Stars. Either way, we've got a few Nether Stars, and that's kind of cool. So speaking of power, we've got all this Magmator stuff. Let's talk about ways to get lava. We could get the crucibles, right? Which 100% is a thing. We could. I don't like the idea of a squeezer. That seems slower than the crucible that I got going on. I don't want anything that costs anything. I basically want to see like how fast can I make the magma. Now you're also 0.5 seconds. You're gonna get it from dripstone blocks. 10 millibuckets every 0.5. So nope. Nope. So what about torch? If you look at the uses of a torch, because it's not a block heat property, crucible heat sources, that's what we want, right? Dark matter would be 100x. That would be cool. Would not mind dark matter blocks, but obviously we're a ways away from dark matter. We're at 60 for you. Is there anything else that's like really good? Nope. That's pretty much superheating element, or that's it. Okay. So alternatively, what other power-based options are there? There is the multi-block uraninite thing. So where does uraninite, this stuff, come from? So we can get uraninite crystals, but where do we get it from, like, naturally? Raw uraninite. I'm looking for, like, a sieve recipe of some kind. No sieve recipe? Raw uraninite? Dimensional tablet can get it. Uraninite ore. There must be another way to get uraninite, right? Am I crazy? So I did notice this one. So we could get uranium ingots, right? And that could turn into uraninite. So what about uranium ingots? Okay. That would come from raw uranium. There's got to be a uranium. Here we go. Uranium ore chunk is um, crushed deep slate. So deep slate will get me uranium. Your best chance, probably for what we have available, short of making the nether, which wouldn't be a big deal, would be that. So crushed deep. We have a little bit of deep slate. We have some cobbled deep slate. Remind me where this comes from. I'm guessing there's a way to get it from this, buddy. It's the packed ice. So is that what we have like a crazy amount of over here? No, that's Blackstone. Oh, it's packed ice. Okay, packed ice. Is mining good? No. Yes, that could be cool. Thinking. Probably not yet, but soon. I could probably silk touch my enchanting gadget, or yeah, my exchanging gadget. Right. All you need is bookshelves. Um, which I mean, we can get a lot of books, right? Are we for does leather have EMC? It does. Well, would you look at that? Do me a favor, Chief. Start getting to work. I could knock that out pretty quick. Because we also have Apotheosis in the pack, so like it wouldn't be a terrible idea to start. And then you, and then you, and then right? And then you guys go away. Now, what about paper? Paper does not have EMC, nor does sugarcane. But we can obviously get lots of sugarcane. We might even have some. Well, we don't have a lot. I wouldn't say we have a lot. Do you think mystical agriculture speeds up sugarcane growth? That is an exceptional question, right? That seems like an exceptional question. You're going to be range of 12, vertical column. Going to be right. That's funny, actually. So what I'll do is that, and then vertical column that dude, and that dude. And that should be cool, right? And then we can snad it up. What are the chances that, like, ooh, hello there. I like where this is going. Maybe. Is what I could do. Look, if I made a breaker. Two of those and one of those. And you're going to unfortunately need power. Always the opposite direction, I would expect. Right? But we could absolutely... Right? Ah, okay. And then auto output down. And that'll kind of get a sugarcane going. And I feel like sugarcane should have a... If it's going to be automated, it should have a thing, right? Cool. That works. I like that plan, right? That'll get us some sugarcane going at least a little bit. You are probably out of hose then. Yep. Talk to me about unbreakable hose. Is supremium hoe unbreakable? That has a durability of 6,000. This has a durability of not listed, which means I think unbreakable. Could be cool, right? You just need to learn how to make ingots. Okay. Now that would be you. Yeah. Let's teach you how to make a prosperity ingot. I like that plan. And then, how are we for patterns? I don't know if we're going to need like a lot of these, but mystical agriculture ingots, it feels like a cool idea to make these, yes? Blue. And then we've already got, no, we don't already have red. I was looking at red. I did not make red. Okay, so that should be cool. Man, look how many pages of crafters I have, because it's 4 times bigger than it normally is. That is awesome sauce. Okay. But mystical hoe now. I assume each tier builds off its previous, right? So that would be you guys. And then you upgrade. Remember how excited I got last episode when it didn't do that? I thought we solved that. Thought that was no longer an issue. I guess it's trying to make both at the same time. Yeah, I guess that won't be too big of a problem. It's trying to make the gemstones and the ingots at the same time. And that's the reason we're getting stuck here. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Right? I'm kind of okay with that. I'm pretty okay with that. See, it doesn't even take them that long to make the blue, which is kind of nice. Kind of nice. And what this should do is make an unlimited durability hoe, which means no concern for the planty thing. Now that'll take a minute. That'll take a quick hot minute, but that's okay. We'll give it a sec. So how is my... It's coming. I mean, it's not fast, but it's automated, right? And also, I don't know if those things down there are actually helping. And yes, Snad used to respond to redstone signals. I don't think it does anymore, but we can test. Because I'm sure somebody's going to comment on this. Like, I have no doubts that someone's going to say, Dyer, you need to give a red... I think they, like, made that no longer a thing, right? This used to be a thing a really long time ago because of the way Snad worked. It is no longer a thing. Okay? So, hate to burst bubbles, but no such lucky. Okay? So my supremium ingots should be ready to craft in just a moment. We're not far off. All right, so with that, cool. Yeah, you think you're cool for flying, huh? You are not. We'll sleep. Because yes. Okay. You two go away. Supremium ingots times 2. Perfect. Sweet. It's actually not terrible. Now, the reason I wanted to get a bunch of paper. Now, is there like a sneakier way to get paper? Sawdust, I could do. Like, there's lots of other ways. I was like super desperate. Wood chippings or sawdust. Can I get that with any of my current machines? I don't think so. Sawdust from mechanism. Is there anything that like specifically gets sawdust? Not really. It's like an extra chance type deal. I don't think even we have a saw thingy, do we? No. I was hoping there'd be like a crusher recipe. But what we will do is just like kind of let this go. Now what we could also do is get nature essence going. That might be cool, only because nature seeds are always kind of nice. Nature agglomerates. Do we have the stuff for that? We're short a pumpkin. But I feel like I have pumpkin seeds, and I feel like if I plant the pumpkin seeds, then I hit shift a whole bunch of times, I'll get a pumpkin. I'm cool with that. Nature's like a good one to get, for the record. Okay. And then, upgrade complete. And then, if I'm not mistaken, you should be cool with that. Now we're cooking, and no durability loss, which is what's up. Okay. That is awesome. Cool. Now for you, we need prudentium times 4, which shouldn't be a problem. Okay. Bing, bang, boom. And prosperity siege. Go. And nature essence is used for lots of things. So I will add that to another drawer here next to my water and all that other essence. And then we'll have a functional storage drawer for you and you, so that this is my next batch of stuff. Cool? All right, so to get started, I'm going to smelt up some deep slate, and we'll see how lucky I get with this. And then shortly, I should have enough nature essence. Yeah, we're getting there. To get more sugarcane. And then we don't have to worry about that whole sugarcane thing anymore, right? So now if I were to... Oh, that doesn't seem to work. That's okay. We'll just do it this way. And a nice hammer. Crushed deep slate. And somebody reminded me, you used to be able to efficiency, fortune. So you can probably put fortune on these dudes. That could be neat. That could be neat to do, for sure. How's my buddy doing over here? Because I can get a lot of this real quick, make more sugarcane, and then real quick set up an enchanting table. And I feel like that would be a smart thing to do. Yeah? Are we in agreement with that course of action? The other things you can get from it? There's a ton of things you can get from it. Absolutely worth. Oh yes, that's what's up. Right? And I don't have to go crazy yet, but like, you know, we can get the basic bookshelves. So I'm gonna need 45. Close. Some of them will be picked up by the whatchamacallit system, and some of them won't. Doesn't matter. Is that sugarcane? There it is. Boom. Boom. There you are. It's a little bit silly to do the crafting of the oak planks, but it was easier than clearing the recipe and redoing it. And then they'll just finish going. Cool. Okay. And I feel like my house is a great place to set this up, right? And we'll probably wind up moving this eventually, but at least for now, is that cool? And then enchanting table. one more book for the enchanting table. And then you should be capable of doing... Do I not have an exchange and get it? Did I ever make them? Okay, we're going to make one. I don't know if we had one before, but we do now. Cool. Level 30. Soulbound, soulbound, soulbound. Really? Really? You're going to give me all soulbounds? That's not cool. That's terrible RNG right there. Soulbound. Soulbound, soulbound, soulbound. Because you should be able to accept... You should. You should. Eterna's 15 out of 15. Quanta's like, you know, up or down. Yeah, all that good stuff. What I could do is get my mesh and see what kind of luck I can have on you, right? Diamond mesh. Anything good for you? Fortune 2? Not terrible. Better than nothing, right? Take it. The silk... There we go. There is Silk Touch. Told you could get Silk Touch on this thing. Okay. And we'll do more with Enchanting, obviously, because I will probably in this pack want to do, like, all the crazy OP stuff, right? I thought that would be fun. So we should be getting better drops from here. I assume. And then, if I want, I can just, like, replace you and put you in there. Yeah. That's cool. And then we'll let all that crushed stuff. Quest completed Zycraft. I don't know how I just completed the Zycraft quest, but I did, apparently. It's a thing that just happened to me. Now if I wanted to... Is it that? No. It's, gold upgrades. How many upgrades are in this pack? It's a very common term for modded Minecraft. That's not a thing that you, have any trouble finding a lot of. What I could do... I feel like I should maybe consider auto-crafting these, right? At the very least, these 2 tiers. Because if I did that, and then you knew how to make cyan terracotta, and then you knew how to make terracotta, and then you knew how to make green dye. I should probably do, like, dye seeds for green dye, huh? Probably. I'm gonna hold off on that. So you, and then you can be a smelty recipe, and that would be cool. Actually, I have a couple diamond upgrades in here. So yeah, we'll come back to that bit. For now, move it for me, would you? Go. Anything super cool? Deep slate pebbles. I don't know if you got any. You did. You got a little bit of uranium chunks. Look at that. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay. How cool is that, right? Little uranium chunks going on. So here's what we'll do. We'll let uranium chunks do their thing. Now, I don't know if uranium chunks are going to go in here. They might. I don't know. Oh, they did. Look at that. Raw uranium. Sweet. And it's doing its thing, right? Maybe I should snag the uranium and copper hammer that, right? Just because, why not? I would think so. And then you can smelt that up. Just to, like, make it a little bit quicker, right? So now we're 6 in, not a big deal. Wrapping up point probably for the episode? I would say so. For Dio20 sign off, hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll come back next time. We'll continue down this fun path of automating all the things, and getting more and more stuff done. But for now, we got Nether Stars. We got more Nether Stars, possibly, depending on our luck down here. Not terrible. Yeah, definitely got a few Wither predictions. That's cool. Like, he's struggling on power, but we'll get there. Remember, he's a low priority, so, you know, we'll just let it rip. You are going to make more Nether Stars for me, which I will always appreciate. The generalized ender prediction is cool because it means we can get like other cool stuff. Well, like I said, wrapping up point. $1.20 off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. You know the deal. Take it easy.